Yo, we because I just want to know, are you guys ready? Welcome back to season five, season five, season five, season five, season five, season. Oh my gosh! Like I have missed you guys so much. Like how y'all been? Y'all good? Are y'all good? Are y'all straight? Are y'all straight? Are y'all good? Are y'all good? Are y'all straight? Are y'all... Oh my gosh, we in there like. What? 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 Welcome to season 5, episode 1 of 1 billion brave. Like, y'all, we made it to episode 1, season 5, though. Like, we on season 5. God, you're doing your big one. All right, so let's get into it. Welcome to another, the first episode. Girl, don't start off. Domo, come on, bro. Y'all gotta pray for me because I'm a little rusty. I did this in a few minutes. Okay, so welcome to season 5, episode 1 of 1 Billion Brave. I'm your host, Domo Jones. I appreciate everyone tuning in, joining, see what we're talking about. See what we're talking about. This season is about to be too legit to quit. Too lit. Okay, let's get into the house rules. House rules: no profanity. We don't. We've been saying this for 5 seasons now. We don't do all that yapping and plapping and yapping and capping up. We use like regular words, like we talk. We talk with our vocabulary. You feel me? There's a lot of words in the Webster's dictionary. We're about to use all them, John. You feel me? Also, no bashing of race, religion, gender, politics, or sexual preferences. What to do that for? All y'all family. All y'all family. All y'all kinfolk, aunties, uncle them, cousin them, grandpa, I see you. Grandma. Uh-huh. All y'all invited to the barbecue. And tell them I sent you. Who gonna send for me? Who? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Also, this show is called 1 Billion Brave because it represents the 1 billion people of the world that have a disability. And I think I am real close to the screen. Am I? Or no? Okay. This show is called 1 Billion Brave because it represents the 1 billion people of the world that have a disability and or medical condition. So, for the old heads that know what's up, okay, put it in the chat. For the new heads, y'all catch on quick. Hey, Grandma, love you. Grandma, we in here. For the new heads, y'all catch on quick. Get you one of us in your circle. I don't know what y'all doing over there, but hi, Mom Jackie, love you. Get you one of us in your circle because this community, when I tell you, yeah, we does that and then we does it again. Like we in there like somewhere. So get you one of us in your circle. I'm just gonna tell you welcome now, and then we're gonna go about our business because once you get you one of us, you're gonna be like, man, why ain't y'all saying nothing? Because we tried to. Domo been trying to tell you, but y'all ain't want to hear me though. You too near me not to hear me. You feel me? Also, shoot, what's my other oh, this is one of the most important rules. Okay, so I need y'all to hear me very clearly. We talk about Jesus Christ. Here, JC is the way to be. Bars. Come on, you starting so early. JC is the way to be because he'll set you free. Ooh wee. Oh my gosh. Wow. Like, let that marinate. JC is the way to be. He'll set you free. Oh wee. Girl, you killing the game already and you just started back. Like, gosh. Like, don't hurt him too soon. Give him a minute to marinate. Whew. I be nervous on my own self sometimes. I be like, girl, what you doing? But we talk about Jesus Christ in the show for real. Like, I'm not playing around. We do. We're always gonna keep him first. He is always gonna be number one stunner. What? Because without him, what are we? Child, we ain't not a doggone thing. Not a thing. Last rule. Um, this is one of the very few shows that has a hostess with a disability that interviews guests with disabilities and or medical conditions. All heads? Yeah. Lady O, Tyler Perry, and Mother Ava DuVernay. I'm checking for all three of y'all. I'm doing a trifecta type John. You feel me? Lady O, we come into the house first. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire, my God, because we're gonna be by the fireplace. We got a lot of things to catch up on. Then after I chill with you, have a little latte, have a little tea, huh? Have a little tea and crumpets or whatnot. Then I'm gonna head on up the street real quick to Tyler Perry's house. We can go to your house. We can go to your crib. We can go to your landing area. We can go to the stew. It don't even matter. You tell me. You send me the location, and I'm there. We gotta chop it up because I probably have a lot of shows, a lot of plays, a lot of movies that I can give you to help you write because my story is just child never ending. Okay? After I see you, it's probably gonna be time, even though I just got my locks done, it's probably gonna be time. Shout out to Danny and Lockefeller. It's gonna be time to go to Lockefeller to get our locks done real quick. You feel me? So then I and Lady Ava DuVernay, we're gonna hop up the street around the corner 2 blocks to the left, go in the shopping center, and you're gonna see Rockefeller Studio. I'm gonna be in chair 1, she gonna be in chair 2, and we're gonna chop it up one time for the one time. It makes sense. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that it makes sense. And don't think it not strange when it happens. Okay, because you heard it here on a many lives. Huh? You heard it here on a plethora of lives. All right. Okay. We're gonna let that sit and swell and dwell. Bars again. Domo, golly. Whew, I tell you, I can't keep with my own self at this point. All right, so we're doing something a little different this year on this show. I wanted to add a little piece because the show is all about people that have disabilities and or medical conditions and sharing and exposing and acknowledging them, right? All things disability. I see you, you see me. Bars again. Golly. Whew. Domo, you gotta chill for a second. Okay, so what I like to do in this season, I want to acknowledge all the ribbons, all the survivors, whether it be cancer, whether it be a medical condition, whether it be a any type of condition that involves surviving, right? Breast cancer is not the only ribbon in the world. It's really not. And I want to bring awareness and I want to shed light and acknowledge those other ribbons, right? All right, so this month, January, Gabe, can you show what the month of January is? The awareness of January, the awareness ribbon. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah, the awareness ribbon of January, please. So oh, it loaded. January is Birth Affects Awareness Month. Y'all didn't even know. You feel me? Like y'all didn't even know that this was even such a thing. What up, George? Y'all didn't even know. And the color of the ribbons are navy blue and magenta. So for those that have no idea that there was an awareness month for birth defects, that is a thing. And we want to acknowledge it on this show. Right? You feel me? So January, the whole month of January, we are going to be acknowledging and shedding light on Birth Defects Awareness Month. And the ribbons are, what's the color? Navy blue and magenta. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate it. We're doing it big this year. Like, we ain't got time. We ain't got time for the shenanigans. Because if you shenan once, you're gonna shenan again. You feel me? Like, all right, so I want to catch you guys up on my life. Like, how you been, Domo? How you been? Like, you good? You straight? You solid? Like, what's been going on? I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna tell you real quick before we bring up my super dope guest because you feel me. Okay, so for those of you that stayed with me during last season, to me, I felt like last season was a struggle. Last season, last year was a struggle for me because I don't know why. I just seemed like I was going through a lot of medical problems, just stuff, right? And the stuff involved a lot of food allergies. And I was just like, girl, what's going on? You should be under control. So, needless to say, majority of my time last year in 2024, I dealt with a lot of challenges when it came to food allergies and when it came to just surviving. It was a struggle. It was a real struggle. Girl, what? It was a real struggle to survive. But I'm very grateful that I went through it because I am. Thank you, though, Cuzzo. Love you. I'm great. I'm very grateful that I went through it because one, I know that what I deal with is not about me, right? And then two, doing this show, it shows people that someone, although I host the show, I'm dealing with real life stuff too. Like I say, I have a disability, but okay, like girl, what you dealing with too? So I deal with stuff too, and I always want to be that person to show that although I'm dealing with something, very much something, I can still find the value, find the life to still, move on and live life, but also be a testament to show other people, not just my guests, but just people in every day that you can deal with stuff, but don't let that stop you. Have your moment, get it, but don't take it personal because it's not about you. It's really not. Sorry. I don't know who told you that it was. It's not. And the dope thing about it is having all the food allergies because I always had a lot of food allergies. It just is what it is. But during this second go round of finding out all the extra food allergies that I had, child, I couldn't eat nothing. Girl and boy, I was going through it. And let me tell you how much I was going through it. And for those of you that were around me in person, you guys seen it. This is how severe my insensitive my food allergies were. When I would go to um when I would go like to restaurants, I would have to get it to go. We would be sitting down at the table, and I would have to go to ask for a to-go container, a to-go cup, plastic utensils, and have them put my food in plastic utensils, in plastic bowls, in plastic cups, just so I can eat while we sit at the table. Girl, what are you leaving? You forgot you actually want to stay. You had a to-go order, but you want to stay. Like that's how serious it was. Just matter of fact, Thanksgiving Day, had a food allergy. Um, didn't even know that I was allergic to mustard. What is happening? Gumbo. Can't do gumbo no more, cuz can't do no type of gumbo. Allergic to all the seafood. All of it. Like, it's just like everything my body was just hypersensitive to. But it taught me to be more aware, one, because in that season of me having like all the allergies and stuff, there was a young lady who actually we had the same name, literally had the same name. And she was at an event, and mind you, she's 24 years old. She was at an event, and although she told the people, the waiters, waitresses ahead of time that she had food allergies, she when she finally ate, the allergies, I don't know what happened, but I guess I guess it was still in the food, and she ended up not making it. And it really like it did something to me because although a lot of people are saying like it's the company's fault, it's well, living with a food allergy, we can't determine what others do. So we have to be very much so prepared, right? And unfortunately, the young lady did not have an EpiPen and or Benadryl with her to stop herself from it. It could have been prevented. So my thing is for us, for those that have food allergies, for those that are around people that have food allergies, um, we need to make sure that we're aware. We got to protect ourselves because we can't rely on other people. It was an event of thousands of people, and not all the time people want people to accommodate to you, but you can prepare yourself. You can prevent yourself from whatever the case may be because you're prepared. You know what's you, right? And I wrote a book about it. God, you're doing your big one. I tell you, because I learned so much. I learned so much in this season of having all these food allergies and not being able to eat nothing but rice cakes and beef jerky and water for 14 days because everything was just like, huh? Girl. Okay, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Anything else that I've been going through, I'm gonna tell y'all because it just is what it is, because y'all family. All right, so um for those newcomers and for the old heads, y'all know I always be saying Gabe, 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 Gabe. But people be thinking that Gabe is not a real person. Gabe is a real person. Y'all not about to play me and act like I'm crazy in the head. Gabe is a real person. And guess what? Y'all about to see him today because I wanted this very first episode to be an episode of recap of last season, but then also just sharing like our views, giving y'all some insight, just all the things. You feel me? Just all the things. And then y'all can see that there is a person named Gabe. So when I say Gabe throughout the season, I'm talking about a real person. Can It's always one. And folks, this is my dad. Can I eat pretzels? I don't know. Can I? Can I, Kilroy? Can I eat pretzels? You tell me. Golly. Bars again. All right, Gabe, come on out. Because we're not fooling with. We're not fooling with. You're.
What's up?
Gabe, you've been with
Yes.
me since day one.
1 Billion Brave started in 2020,
2020.
and
Well, low
I
key
was
2019.
low key 2019. I was 21. I'm 26 now.
Man. That's crazy.
I'm 26
Like
now.
literally, you started with me
We
season
started.
one,
We
day one.
what people don't know is we started together. Your
We started
first
in this
day
thing
was
together.
my first day.
Literally. And I came on the scene with a against me like, yo, Gabe. He was like, girl, who are you? And
I'm very
why are
I'm a
you so
very
excited?
relaxed, very calm person. And then I get on and I'm always early to the studio. So I'm sitting there, I'm chilling. And then all I hear is, yo, what's up? My name Dominique. I said, what? What is happening right now?
Oh gosh, that is so funny. Like I love the fact that he's seen all the behind the scenes. He's seen all my craziness. I remember when we first started. First of all, I'm thankful that like we're here because the growth and let me tell y'all, he's very calm, cool, and collected. But he'd be like, Domo, okay, this didn't work. This is work. Don't do that no more. Okay, we're gonna try because I remember when I first started, my thought process was I was gonna have a rundown, a bullet point checklist of what I want to talk about. It makes sense because that's typically how podcasters, they know what they're gonna say. I did it, and I did it about two times, two episodes, and Gabe was like, "Yeah, no, don't do that no more."
Because that's not you. I was like, this, you don't
Don't do
even,
that
this
no
don't
more.
even feel right.
And what I love about like our relationship and our friendship is that he keeps it 100, but he tells me, like what I need to do. Now, for those of you that don't know, y'all gonna know now. I have no script. Everything I say, everything I've said in my past seasons are literally from the top of the dome, and I don't know my guests.
Completely off the cuff.
Literally, I don't know any of my guests. If I know them or run into them, I don't know their story. So that's one reason why I love this show so much, because I'm literally learning as you guys are learning. And game two, there's so many episodes that we've talked about after the show, like, yo,
Oh, doing 1 Billion Brave has been nothing short of an awakening for me. Just to like, you say something in almost every episode that it really didn't resonate with me until we were a few episodes in. And what you said
right,
was anybody can become a part of the disabled community at any time. And some of the stories we've heard, like just what was my man's name that said he was driving and then he got like last season he got ejected at Darnell.
yes, Darnell,
And he was like, I was laying there and I thought I was fine. Like I opened my eyes, but I couldn't move my legs. And doing this show has really opened my eyes to the fact that you just never know.
right,
And also, and something that really has resonated with me is like, I always heard the term invisible disability, but doing this show and interacting with so many people has really given like depth to what that means. Like, we've interviewed people battling with things that you would just never. I didn't even know the names of some of these conditions. I didn't even know they existed.
so true, so true. Hey, girl, hey, that was another guest. That was another guest, Shonda. What's up, friend? Love you. And the crazy thing is, with me even having a disability, I'm just like, after I hear the stories and after I see the people that have gone through the stories, and I'm looking like, girl, you ain't going through nothing.
That's really how I be
You
feeling.
ain't dealing with a thing.
And, and I don't say this out of pity for anybody or out of like this, but it really doing this show helps me keep my life in perspective because it's just every episode just reminds me like you ain't calm down.
Right, you fine.
Relax. Calm
Like
down.
like you real
You
fine.
hitting a little rough patch for him. You'll be all right. Tough it out. You'll be
All
cool.
right. You will be totally fine.
You'll be
And
all right.
also like with me, um, I love the fact that I don't know who's on live. Like Gabe knows. Gabe literally does all the behind the scenes stuff. I show up, and I don't know how many people are on live. I don't know who commenting unless Gabe puts it up. And I think for me, like it's humbling because I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for the likes. But what I do appreciate are the people that come to me and be like, I've watched your show. I seen your show. And I was like, you watched it? You seen it? And living with the disability, living with it every day, it's like a scarce topic. Like nobody really wanna talk about it. But that's what this show is fully about, right? And I love the fact that this show is bringing like awareness to people that have a disability or don't. It just brings awareness to our community that we have, not only are we dealing with stuff, but we've also have businesses. Because hold up, I have not realized that a lot of our guests are like doing big things in a small world.
Oh, they're thriving. They're thriving.
Like,
We've had guests who, they turn their story into a testimony. They do speaking. We've had authors. We've had I keep going back to Darnell because his story really stuck with
You
me.
starting,
He
he's a
was
whole
like,
football coach.
yeah, like he was like, I still coach my son's football team. Like
Like,
nobody we've interviewed has ever given the energy of like, well, I just give up.
right.
I've
Nobody.
understood what
We
life.
have a model. I didn't even know that the girl had her own Barbie doll.
Yeah. We've
What?
had people, and nobody we've interviewed has ever come on the show with the energy of, well, I've checked out of life. I let this disability get the best of me. I'm not fighting no more. They've all pivoted gracefully to like, okay, what's the
Yeah.
next chapter in life? What am I doing next? And they all, I don't, there's very few people we've interviewed that haven't said I'm doing some kind of business, or I'm doing some kind of, entrepreneurial. They all
Something.
have something.
Yeah, very true. I do remember this one guy. Um, he just became disabled like months. So he was still trying to figure life out, and he's in his 30s. And he's wheelchair bound. So imagine you walking you into sports, and then what's up, cuzzo? Love you.
I
Imagine
think
you walking and you in the sports, you like the MVP, and then now you don't have no legs, you know. And he was at like a stagnant place of uncertainty of, do I even have life to live? And I remember I just asked him, just in general conversation, what do you like to do? And he was like, I like to write poetry. And that was 2 seasons ago. And we still keep in contact today. And he's told me now that he's an author of poetry books. And I'm like, yo, that is so dope. And he was just saying like from this show, it's motivating him. And then hearing other stories and then seeing other people that have the same um not so much disability, but we in the same path. We all going through some over here. But to see like him actually living, his purpose, I think that's just super dope. And that's what the show is about. Like for real, for real.
it's never been, it's never been just everybody. I think a lot of people have this notion that you become disabled and life, it does change, but it doesn't stop. And every single one of our guests has proven it doesn't stop. Like
Right.
nobody, which is not to say like they've admitted, some days have been harder than others, some days have been, but they've all like nobody has stopped living. Nobody
Nobody.
has, nobody you've interviewed, nobody that's come on, they've never stopped living.
Right. Like and I think that's just so dope because we don't see that in everyday life. You don't think we think a lot of people think that people that have disabilities are, like mundane. We're just bored. We're just always like down and out. Like we have no life to live. Please don't feel sorry for us. And I'm telling you from experience, do not feel sorry for people that have disabilities. And if you see someone that has a wheelchair, a walker, one leg, one arm, one eye, please do not think that our life is so horrible.
I'm
Because let
telling
me tell
you,
you, from
they
experience,
are,
we live life probably better than you.
they are out here shaking and moving, dog. Don't get it twisted.
Please don't get
Do
it
not
twisted.
get it twisted.
Please don't get it twisted. Because I get so many people like, you have a walker. How did you get from just last week you was in and now you and then yeah, because that's not gonna stop me. It's actually helping me go place to place to keep it a buck. And that's what I want this show to be about. I want this show to show people that although we do have our limitations, we are enjoying this life and we're grateful that we even have a chance to live this life. For real, for real. Okay, Gabe. So
Hmm.
my question is, what are you looking for in like this season?
This season we've incorporated a couple newer things. Number one, just the ribbons. For me
Yeah.
personally, because it's like, the big ribbon is like breast cancer awareness. You know, that's the big thing that everybody, so when you told me that you want to include these different ribbons, like I took it as a learning experience for me because I want to know. I want to know what else is there, and we've done the ribbons periodically. You know what I mean? Like we changed the color of the bars on the show, or we might change, but I think it really gives people a chance to kind of see, there's more awareness in the world than just, the big thing everybody focuses on. So that's one.
Right.
Two, I'm kind of excited for the return of a segment we haven't done in a while, which is where if you've been watching long enough, you would remember in like season 1, we would ask somebody the most like out of left field question just to catch them off guard, just to see what they would answer. So I'm excited to see that, but more often than not, I'm just excited just to, hear more stories, man. I mean it, like there have been conditions on this show and diseases that you just don't even know exist. You don't even know somebody has it. You don't even know and it's really helped my perspective because when you think disability, you think crutches, wheelchair, you think, arm braces or whatever, but we've had people on here, excuse me, that, you can't see the disability, but it's there. And it's a teachable moment for me. Like the whole show it's taught me a lot. And I'm always looking forward to learning more.
I definitely agree. I'm definitely looking forward to I'm always looking forward to my guests. What's up, Uncle D? Love you. I'm always looking forward to my guests like all the time. And let me tell y'all, because a lot of people ask me, I get this question more often than not. A lot of people ask me, where do you get your guests from? Because most of every episode I have a guest. I cannot, and let me tell you another thing. I can't do this show by myself. Just me talking? No, ma'am. No, sir. I got about 5 minutes, maybe 7, of me talking about myself to myself. I need some help. I need some assistance. So that was another thing that I started off with. I started off with talking. The show was just about me. You got about, literally, it was, 2 episodes? Episode and a half?
2 episodes, and they were only like 30 minutes each.
2 episodes, and I was rambling like, girl, you said that.
No lie, like just searching for something to talk about.
I couldn't do it. I was losing my mind. I was like, I don't know how much more I could talk about myself because I really don't like talking about myself. What else do y'all want to know? Good Lord.
We got that first episode. I'll never forget. We got that first episode out the way, and it was time for episode 2. And we like 10 minutes before showtime. You talking about, Gabe, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I said, what? What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. I thought I told them everything about me already. I don't know what I'm going to talk about.
I don't know what I was going to talk about. Like, how much can you talk about yourself? Y'all know I be dealing with stuff. Can we move on to something else? So that was when, and I feel like that was the best decision for me, because I get to not only interview guests, but I get to learn about them. But then also the beautiful thing is about 80 to 90% of my guests have never been interviewed. This is their very first time ever being interviewed. And I always get from them, the response that I always get is, nobody has ever asked me. Like, you want to know my story? Nobody has ever, I didn't even think anybody cared. And I'm like, we do over here. Like, One Being Brave does. So the $1 million question, where do I get my guests from? Where do I get my guests from?
Domo won't tell y'all this, but we got to a point where people were asking to be guests. Like, they would hear from somebody else who heard from somebody else, and she would be like, Gabe, this person wants to be a guest on my show. And oh my God, behind the scenes, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, we be a mess sometimes because she'll be like, this person want to be my guest on this date, but this person said they want to be, and I'll be like, listen.
I mean, I overbooked so many times.
We double booked.
I be like, Gabe, I have 2 people for this date, and I forgot that I told. But he be like, well, what you gonna do? I'm like, I guess the next opening is not until a month from now because I
And
already
I'll
got
be
my
like,
get.
okay, and
Like
I'll be having to tell you, like, listen, put it in your calendar. This person is
for real,
just for this day.
for real. Like it gets real serious. But most of my guests are I get from a Facebook group that I just ask people that have disabilities, medical conditions, if you want to be a guest on the show, and I specifically tell them, do not tell me. I specifically tell them, I need y'all to hear me. I specifically tell them, do not tell me ahead of time. I do not want to. I don't want to know your bio. I don't want to know a brief synopsis. I don't want to know a one-liner. I don't want to know open statement. Don't tell me nothing about you. You have a disability, and don't fake it. And I get people would be like, "Well, what if they lie? Why would you wanna? Why would you wanna fib about living with a disability and or medical condition? Not one person has ever came on without something, because that's nothing to joke around about. And then also, from having my guests on my show, a lot of my guests send me referrals to other people and people that just know me in general. They know what I do. They know what my show is about, so they'll send me people. So that is how I get my guests. But you gotta have a disability or medical condition. Don't come to me. And I've had this. This is why I say it on my show at the end. Don't tell me you got a paper scratch, because I have had, and family. This is including family. I have had cousins, aunts, friends, saints and ain'ts say, "Can I be a guest in your show?" Okay, do you have a disability? I scratched my toe when I was 4
It's not gonna fly.
because after 30 seconds, what we talking about? After 30, I'm gonna give you 45 seconds of you talking about you scratching your toe at 7 years old. Like, and the dope thing is everyone has had a story. Actually, one of my friends, her story, I couldn't pass up. She had a 5-part
Ah,
series
Juanita.
last season. Yes, she had a 5-part
We
series.
we literally ended up restructuring the whole season because we was just like, she's got to tell the rest of
She
this.
got it. Yeah,
He's got to tell us the rest of
she
it.
got to. So I'm real passionate about my guests, and I want them to feel like they're heard. I want them to feel like they're seen. So if your story is not finished, guess what? We gonna continue on until it is. That's that. And the dope thing is, because it's my show, I can do that. You feel me?
She'll definitely,
And that just
y'all
is what
don't
it
know, man.
is.
She'll definitely come to me after an episode and be like, "Hey, forget what I said about the rest of my guests. We're gonna do this." And I'll be like, "All right."
We're gonna, and that's just that. And I love it. I love the journey that it's taking me. Um, I'm excited for this season. I'm excited that I'm gonna speak this thing into existence. We're not having no replays as much as we did last season because
Last
I'm going to
season,
be well.
last season, we we work around a lot of variables. To be honest, we work around, like, there was a whole month where Domo had to hold things down. I was working. I was in training for a promotion, so Domo was running things by herself. So
Man,
we really do try to show up every week. You know,
yeah, we
we
really
try
do.
to be here every. We try not to do replays. We try not to do, or we try not to miss episodes. Like, we really do make an effort to be like. I look forward to Tuesdays.
Yeah, I
One
do.
Billion Brave was on Thursdays. I look forward to Thursdays, but I look forward to this day. Like, I set aside the time. I'm usually texting Domo early in the AM, like, "Hey, we still good?
Yo,
So
you ready?
like
And I live in Cali, and he lives in where you live, ATL.
ATF.
So the time difference is already, but I be hitting him up at 3 o'clock in the morning, like, Gabe, I got an idea.
I'm talking about. I done went to sleep, forgot to turn the ring off on my phone. Ding, huh? Gabe, I want to put ribbons at. That sounds good.
he be putting up with my shenanigans. I'm telling you, like, I'm that person that my brain, it just goes,
Talking
and
about
he gets all
random,
of it.
random time of the day, just a phone call. What's up? I got an idea. Okay. What's the idea?
He just goes with it, and that's the kind of person you need when when you're out here, just like, we walking by faith on this show, like, for real, we really are. We don't know, this show has never been anything like, there's never been a show out there, or if there has, it's not known that we know. There hasn't been a show out there that just focuses on disability with a host that actually is living with a disability. You don't see that. So we over here, like, we starting from scratch with everything. And I
It's,
feel like we're doing a great job, Gabe.
it's been a ride, man. Like, to where it started to where we are now, to everything that 1 billion Brave has become, everything it will become. It's been a ride. Like, when I tell you early on, we were doing like, and again, Domo doesn't do this for the views. I just keep track of stuff like this because tracking her growth has been fun for me. So when I tell you, like, we started at season 1, we were getting maybe like 4 or 5 viewers an episode, maybe 3.
Right.
So it was like, when she came to me and she was like, I want to keep doing this. I was like, sure, like, I'm down. Let's do it. Wherever. And she had revamped everything. She had put her own spin on it, her own polish, and it was just, we took off from there.
Man, so super fun. And I'm
So,
gonna tell you this, I'ma always, because I don't like to do all the talking all the time, right? But I'ma always keep our show under an hour, unless something else. It
sometimes you
is, Grandma.
sometimes you be feeling it.
Sometimes
Sometimes,
I be feeling it,
sometimes you be feeling it. I be
and
looking at
then
the time.
I
I be
can't
looking at the
never
time.
tell, because, like I said, Gabe is he's the time tracker. He see y'all, do all, know all. I can't tell how long I be, so I just be like, well, I hope I make it. And then when I finally, it was like 58, 58, 27, 59, 101, 1.
I remember one time I looked at the clock. I said, "Oh wow, we've been we've been here for we've been here for a minute. We be shooting movies, man."
Man, we be in there. Cause once you start going, you just like, you just get the flow, you get comfortable, and you just do our thing. And yeah. All right, Gabe. So, um, being that we're starting the season off, we got to start off with our random questions. I need to name it something though.
What, I forget what we originally called it. We had a name for this segment. I can't remember what it was called, but I'm
Before we go,
Before You Go. That's what it was called. It was called Before You Go. And we used to just ask people, I think we did like Would You Rathers for like the first season.
yeah, yeah, we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back before you go. Okay, you want to go first? Cause I got my question.
All right, you go. You gotta ask your question.
Okay, so my question is, what is the weirdest reason you've gotten in trouble?
The weirdest reason I got in trouble. The, the weirdest reason I got in trouble was because I ate a brownie. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, but hear me out, okay? Hear me out.
What?
My dad, I had to perform in the Christmas play, right, at the church, right? My
Okay.
dad used to do weird, like, test us in the weirdest moments, whether or not we was going to listen. Okay, so this man gave me a Christmas tree shaped brownie. You know how cosmic brownies around Christmas time they make them in the Christmas tree shapes. This man
Yes.
gave me a Christmas tree brownie, right? And we're in the car on the way to the Christmas play, and he goes, "Don't eat this brownie until after the play." I'm like, "All right, that's fine." So in the play, I think I was one of the 3 wise men, and I was somebody. I had to eat something, right? And so my aunt saw me with the brownie, and she was like, "We don't have nothing for you to eat, so you go eat this." And I'm like, "Okay." And mind you, my parents are in the audience. They're in.
Oh
My
my
dad
god.
goes. So I do the play. I eat the brownie or whatever. And then my dad just comes out of nowhere and is like, "I thought I told you to eat that brownie after the play."
It's not your fault though.
And I was like, "Wait a minute."
Y'all wasn't on the same page.
We were not. We were not. I
Oh my
remember I
god.
got backstage to the church and my aunt was like, "We don't have nothing to eat, so you just go eat." Well, let me see that.
Yeah, it was them. They weren't on the same page. The aunt and the
My
dad.
dad, he was so mad about this brownie. I was like, "What did you want me to do?"
It's not your fault, but that
Like,
is.
I tried. Like she said, they didn't have nothing for me to eat.
Yeah, that's all bad.
Yeah, man, that's the weirdest reason I got. Because I remember him being upset, and I was like, I mean, either way, the brownie got ate. Like, I don't see the problem.
Like, what can I do? Like, there's nothing I can do now.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh my god, I remember that night so vividly. I was so confused.
that's
I was so confused. I
that's
was like,
good, bro.
I don't know what you want me to do, man.
Right. I have no clue, but we
Like,
here, so
I walked in holding it. She just was like, "Great, that's what you."
dang.
Yeah.
Hey, it is. Hey, it is what it is. We in there though.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh man.
Okay, what's my question?
Your question is, if your life was a movie, what would it be called?
If my life was a movie, what would it be called? Oh, my movie would be called "And Another Thing."
You sound like the person walking away from an argument, man.
Because and that's what I thought of. And I say that because that's a crazy story, cuz and I say that because as soon as you get done, as soon as you think you're done with something, then something else happens. And then
Yeah.
you gotta revert back like and another thing because you just remembered. So that's literally what my life is. As soon as I get real stable with something, here it comes.
You know what it reminds me of? There's a post that circulated on social media for a little bit, and it said, "Whoever said life is just one thing after another was wrong. They overlap."
They do. They overlap. It's never like it. That's what my movie be called.
And
Another
another
thing.
thing, I like it.
Because it's always
It's always
as soon as you be like, wait up, and another thing. I got one more for you. There we
as soon
go.
as I'm about to catch my breath. I'm about to. Who? Nope.
Right. I don't get too comfy, my boy. Don't get too comfy.
Don't settle in.
Alright, so I'm super excited about this season. Thank you, Gabe, for coming on and us talking and us rapping and us chopping it up a little bit. As you can tell, we hype, y'all. Like we ready for the season. I hope you guys are ready for the season. Thank you guys, all you guys, for rocking with us for this long. Like I definitely do appreciate it. We're in season 5. We're in season 5. So I hope y'all ready. I really hope y'all ready. Like because we going all gas, no brakes. That's 2025. All gas, no brakes. We in there. Next
More
Tuesday.
live episodes, no more, less replays.
Right.
More live episodes, less replays.
Less replays. That's it.
The motto for season 5.
Right. All live, less replays.
All live, less replays.
Hands down. All right, we're gonna let y'all go a little early. Yeah, we're gonna let y'all go because we need y'all to be ready for next Tuesday. So we're gonna be live. Gabe, you wanna stay on? Yeah, stay on. Stay on till we end. We're gonna be live next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Wait, no. 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern.
There you go.
And we do have a guest. We already starting off week 2. Guest 1, like season 5. We in there. I love you guys. I thank all y'all for tuning in. I definitely do appreciate it. Don't log off. Gabe, you already know what to do.
We out.
We
We'll
out.
see y'all next Tuesday.
We got to be 5,000. I love y'all. Period. Y'all better love me too. All right. Gabe, get me out of here. Y'all already know what to do. Until next time. Love you.